until 9 o'clock today, and I regret absolutely nothing because I definitely needed it. So it's like 10 o'clock now and we're out for our walk. We both haven't had brekkie yet. So staying fasted. We are now, we'll say 8 weeks out.
7 weeks, 6 days.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's going so quickly, but we're so excited. Update wise, I am just pushing on. No changes for me after my check-in on Friday with my coach. So same on all bases. No refeed. I actually said I was happy to not have a refeed this week. And, you know, when you like go, yeah, no, I'm good, like keep pushing me, like I'm all fine, and then they agree, and then that you're like, I could have been having a refeed today, but that's okay. I'm keen to keep pushing. Literally 8 weeks left, so I want to bring my best. I'm keen to keep going. Feeling pretty shitty, to be honest, this morning. Actually, I just feel really like tired and hurting, but part of the process, and I'm sure I'll feel better after brekkie anyway. I'll hand over to Jaden for his update.
And I am coming off a week deload, so I've had a week of reduced training. Oh shit, get ready for the face.
That's not yet. You're up. Yeah, it's better.
Not used to this, sorry, it's bright out here. I'm coming off a week deload, so a week of very reduced training in terms of sets and reps and stuff like that. We try to keep the load very similar, just stay a few further reps away from failure. Food was bumped right back up, so back up to our new perceived maintenance at 500 carb, 275 protein, 50 fat, which I very much enjoyed for the week. I'm going to cover the speaker. So I'm feeling very refreshed, actually. I'm feeling very refreshed.
It's a terrible angle.
Terrible angle.
Wait, what are those walking, like?
Yeah, we do
need a walking stick.
We do need a walking stick. So I'm feeling very refreshed. My weight bounced up a little bit, but that's to be expected. With every gram of carbohydrate, hold 3 to 4 grams of water, so it's just fine. But coming off that, I'm now going into a full week of, or it's going to be probably 4 weeks expected of very lows. This is the time where we're going to start to really dig in a little bit harder, try and get ahead of the game. So for this week, we're doing 320 protein, 50 carb, 100 fat, so nice and low, pretty much just meats and veg, and not even a lot of veg, it's just a lot of trace carbs from salad and veg really. Nuts for fats, almond butter and whey and stuff like that, so pretty basic. But I woke up this morning after my first low day with the new lowest weight, woke up 101.4, which is the lowest I've had this whole prep so far, so it's good for me. But looking forward to getting back into a proper week of training, low foods and kicking on. Not much to it but to do it.
I just wanted to touch on like what our actual plans are. So we obviously are competing in IFBB in the Queensland show on the 16th of April, which is Easter Saturday, and then a week after we'll be going down to Melbourne for the IFBB Nationals. Just super exciting because they've just like announced the venue, and it's actually where they always have Arnold's like for the pro show, so it's pretty epic and I can't wait. And also boys and girls will be on the same day because we were a bit worried that Jaden would actually be on the Sunday and I was going to be on the Saturday.
Does he get to eat before me?
Which, I mean, I said I'd wait, but he said to go eat, so I'd be snacking. But anyway, so really excited that it's all going to be on one day, so we'll finish together and have that comp day together as well. Then after the shows, well, obviously we'll reverse, like we're going to both follow our reverses, and then we're actually planning on moving overseas. So that's part of the reason that I wanted to start this blog. So obviously I wanted to capture our journey through competing and what the process is like when you're in prep, but also do a little travel blog for everyone. So we're planning on moving to the UK and travel around Europe for about 6 months. If you want me to share the process of like how we're going about organizing all of that, like I'm more than happy to. Like at the moment, because we've bought our house, so I've been meeting with different real estate agents to find out which one will be the best to go through, so because we'll rent out our house while we're away. yeah, and just doing like the visas and that kind of thing. So yeah, applying for all of our leave. Like I work 3 jobs, so trying to coordinate leave for all 3 jobs can be challenging, but it all seems to be going really well. Because I work with Queensland Health as a nurse, I actually have long service leave, so I'll be taking long service leave for that. And you've got long service leave?
I've got long service leave with one of my jobs. I've been there for close to 10 years now, so I've got long service leave with them as well.
Yeah, Jaden works at Tangalooma, so yeah, he'll have his long service from there, and we'll both continue our online work with our clients, which is amazing and such an incredible thing that we can continue doing while we're away, so we're really happy about that. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you that little insight about our plans for the year, because they're pretty exciting.
Alright, just got the gym. I've actually got a rest day, so for me it's just stretching, a little bit of posing and catching up on steps. Shoni has a big heavy leg day and cardio, look out, to catch up on, so big day for her. Time to get to it.
That is, I know this. That's 45 minutes done on the stairs. I do it at level 10 to keep it consistent. And that's my leg session done as well. I will still have several steps here, so about 8,000 steps to get, because I'm sitting on 6,000 at the moment. So sweaty.
Alright, it is now 3:15 in the afternoon. We've just got back from gym. We've only eaten breakfast. Both Shoni and I are pretty hungry, pretty antsy, but we got the gym done, we got steps done, stretching, posing, all that good stuff, and we just went and did groceries on the way home. So I thought quickly we'll run you through, this is what my little top up is. I'll run you through the sauces, everything like that. So at the moment, like I said, very low carb, high protein, high-ish fats at the moment, so mine looks a little bit different to most. Eggs, so every morning I have an omelette, 4 eggs, 250 egg whites. I have mushrooms and beans, which I don't have here, in that as well. Always with the garlic bits. These are awesome in prep, heaps of flavour to add. Moving on to chicken, we buy the chicken chunks. Now these are already cut up chicken breasts from Coles, just a huge time saver. I just throw them in the air fryer, which we actually have on at the moment. I will show you that while we're going. As soon as we get home, garlic bits on top, sriracha. That is cooking already. Mix that with frozen vegetables. I'm a big convenience man, so these are super easy. And these actually have really good macros on them. Now I have 2 meals with chicken, veg, and then one with just salad. So I use the iceberg blend, it's got a good crunch. Remember, these do have a small amount of carbs, so if you are using them in a few meals, do track them. Dinner is then prawns. So I just have 250 grams of these. These are, for me, the best value, what I've found. It's $10 per kilo, so they're not too badly priced. I add almonds to these meals because fats are reasonably high. These are good for satiety, and the smoked flavour is actually really nice. And then I don't actually have too many meals with this at the moment, but when I do have oats and cream and rice, we do add a little bit of Natvia sauce. Pan spray, nice and easy. This is the best calorie barbecue sauce. That one's actually really good. And I also, with my prawns, add the Haima sweet chili light sauce. This is a lifesaver, it's really good. And then bedtime, I have 100 grams of strawberries with a whey paste, which is literally just whey isolate mixed with a bit of water. And we got a new pan while we're at it as well. Because we just buy the cheap pans, we go through them pretty often, so we will just tend to buy the cheap pans and just roll through them. But that is a pretty stock standard grocery haul.
Last a little while.
They do last a little while, but not really that long.
Kmart, represent.
Kmart with the goods, but this is about it. It's a pretty standard haul. Not many carbs. Normally you have rice, cream of rice, things like that in there. But yeah, at the moment, super low carb. Sit.
Engagement to you.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Woo! Make a wish.
And I don't know what it is because, like I said, they had no cheesecakes. I was like, oh.
When you cut it small though, it falls apart.
There you go, even better.
Is that yummy, Sarah? Yeah. And out getting some steps.
Getting the last lot of steps in for the day, so anyone who thinks this life is exciting and glamorous, it's very repetitive. It's literally just about ticking the boxes every day. If you want to still have a social life and do normal things, quite often you can fall behind in steps, fall behind in meals like we did when we went to gym and groceries and stuff like that. So you've just got to make it work any way you can. You know, we had my younger brother's engagement party at my parents for the afternoon, early evening.
Engagement
Dinner, so we went there, brought our own meals. And now we're out finishing steps, then we'll head on home, have our desserts. We normally chill out on a Sunday afternoon and watch the new Power that gets released each week. So looking forward to that. Tommy's new episode, that's always good. I've got a whey sludge to eat, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, that's about it.
It's definitely about consistency. So it's not about doing something one day. Like, it's about doing all the things every day. So every day you need to keep your steps, you need to complete your cardio, you need to hit your nutrition like to the gram, and you need to complete all of your training. Like, you can do those things one day, but it'll mean nothing unless you do them every single day. Like, that is what prep is about.
Make them non-negotiables. So if you really want to commit to something and you have certain boxes that need to be ticked, like your nutrition, like your steps, like your training, make them non-negotiables. If it means you're up at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night having to finish your steps because there was an event on that you still wanted to attend, well, sometimes that's just what you have to do. If you make them a non-negotiable, if you're committed to your goals, that's just what it takes sometimes.
And like, life goes on. Like, everybody still has life during prep, you know what I mean? Like, we still have social things to go to, and like, things will come up, we'll get different challenges, but it's about like overcoming those challenges and embracing that growth, embracing the development that comes from that as well. And I think that's one of the most satisfying things that comes from competing. It's that journey through the prep, and the challenges that you face and how you can grow and live and develop through it.
Work. Yeah, you'll be surprised what you can do when you actually put your mind to it.
When you commit to it.
Make them non-negotiables. You're amazed what you can do.
But yeah, thanks for watching our episode 3, I suppose, of Road to Rigs, and joining us through our halfway point of prep, well, halfway for me. Yeah, 8 weeks until we hit the stage, and we'll try and keep these videos coming. Thanks, guys.
Catch you later.
Bye.